Good evening, Sarah. I enjoyed your last video. It was nice to hear from you too. Especially enjoyed the dancing. Unfortunately, today I have a topic that connects very well to your previous video, which is that just a couple of days ago, Monday, August 22nd at 4:45 a.m., we lost another good person. We don't know where he went, but he went. Pretty much every Canadian knows what I'm talking about. That date and time is the death of the NDP leader Jack Layton. First of all, I know that they will probably never see this video, but I think it's important to say anyways, my condolences to Olivia and the rest of Jack Layton's family and closest friends. I can't imagine what you must be feeling like right now, or what you must be going through. I have had people that were somewhat in my life die around me, but I don't think it was quite the same. I find it kind of odd almost talking about another person's death. I mean, yes, he's a public figure, but it's strange to find the right point to connect. Do I talk about the future impact of Canada, and therefore future impact on me? Do I talk about just what it maybe means to me on an individual level? I'm really not too sure. One thing I can say is that we lost a fantastic person. Often in conversations, me and my friends are talking about politics, most of the time bitching about politics, basically saying it doesn't work in a lot of ways. And it keeps coming down to, if only there was someone in power who had beliefs, even if we didn't necessarily agree with them, if there was just someone who had a set of core beliefs that they understood and that they kept to and that they were honest about and followed in their political life and didn't let self-interest get in the way, wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't it be wonderful if we had a leader who we actually knew was representing the ideals that we voted for? And there he was. That was Jack Layton for Canadians. It's interesting in the context of your last video, Sarah, that notion of our examples and how our behavior reflects what we're exposed to and what constitutes our awareness of other people and of role models. One of the stories that stuck out for me watching the various videos on CBC was a friend of his talking about his childhood. And his father apparently always ingrained in him the idea of service, of not necessarily giving back, just trying to find opportunities and take opportunities of being of good to other people. And when they had supper and there was a pile of dishes left over in the sink, his father would turn to all the kids and say, "There's an opportunity to serve. Who wants to take it?" And whenever Jack Layton did take it, his father would come in, talk to him, play music for him, essentially reward him for taking the opportunity to serve and doing it well. As most people know, Jack Layton wrote a letter just a few days before he passed away. It's almost guaranteed that he knew when he wrote it that he was going to pass away. And a lot of people are praising the contents of this letter, and I have to agree. It's a fantastic thing, really, to write something like it when you know that you're going to die. I mean, unless you actually really believed in the things that you believed in, you could be completely overridden by fear. Fear of the unknown, just of not having what you did. I mean, it might be replaced with something, it might not. So there's no ground, necessarily, no basis of self-interest in which to perpetuate your ideals or your image. If he was a selfish person and a politician, as we like to think of them, there wouldn't really be any real reason for him to write such a passionate and really powerful letter. Thinking of his death with respect to what it means for me and people like me, I want to read the last few paragraphs of his letter. To young Canadians, All my life I have worked to make things better. Hope and optimism have defined my political career, and I continue to be hopeful and optimistic about Canada. Young people have been a great source of inspiration for me. I have met and talked with so many of you about your dreams, your frustrations, and your ideas for change. More and more, you are engaging in politics because you want to change things for the better. Many of you have placed your trust in our party. As my time in my political life draws to a close, I want to share with you my belief in your power to change this country and this world. There are great challenges before you, from the overwhelming nature of climate change to the unfairness of an economy that excludes so many from our collective wealth, and the changes necessary to build a more inclusive and generous Canada. I believe in you. Your energy, your vision, your passion for justice are exactly what this country needs today. You need to be at the heart of our economy, our political life, and our plans for the present and the future. And finally, to all Canadians, Canada is a great country, one of the hopes of the world. We can be a better one, a country of greater equality, justice, and opportunity. We can build a prosperous economy and a society that shares its benefits more fairly. We can look after our seniors. We can offer better futures for our children. We can do our part to save the world's environment. We can restore our good name in the world. We can do all of these things because we finally have a party system at the national level where there are real choices, where your vote matters, where working for change can actually bring about change. Now, I guess he had to do this a little bit, but I don't blame him, and I honestly think he's right when he says this. In the months and years to come, New Democrats will put a compelling new alternative to you. My colleagues in our party are an impressive, committed team. Give them a careful hearing, consider the alternatives, and consider that we can be a better, fairer, more equal country by working together. Don't let them tell you it can't be done. My friends, love is better than anger. Hope is better than fear. Optimism is better than despair. So let us be loving, hopeful, and optimistic, and we'll change the world. All my very best, Jack Layton.